Hi, my name is Cameron Blankman, and this is my Module 10 reflection. So the first question it asked is, what experience have you had with interactive technologies as a student or teacher? So haven't really been a teacher. I've only been subbing for a few months now. But as a student, I can tell you I have interacted with a lot of different technologies. When I first started to interact with technology, as far as I can remember, was in like fifth and sixth grade. We got new smart boards, and it also came with a pad that the teachers can write on, and it will display on the smart board. And as students, we can also take like one of the special pens and mark on it as well. So that was the first kind of interactive smart board and pad that we interacted and fit like as the beginning of my educational years. As time went on, the smart boards began to look a little bit different. Like they can be ran from the computer, or you can like touch them. And we started to get iPads when we were in high school. I got those, I think, my sophomore year of high school, and they can be then connected with like a different server in each classroom, and then we can play different games and do quizzes and stuff all through different smart boards and or whiteboards or projectors. As a substitute teacher, I have interacted with some projectors and smart boards as well. I haven't really used a lot, but basically you can interact with your computer and display things on the smart board to the kids. So those are my experience of what I have with interactive technologies as a student or teacher or substitute. The second question asks, what rendition of the interactive whiteboard or remote would you choose and why? So the one that I kind of liked and chose was the Active Board Touch. I saw this one or kind of something similar when I was in a class that I was shadowing, and it just was a lot easier for the teacher just to go to the interactive board and just touch it and move on with things instead of going back to her computer and going back to her computer and doing everything from back there. She was just able to quickly walk by, touch it, and then go back to what she was doing with helping a student or something. So I think that one would be really neat and effective in the classroom. It's just simple and very helpful and useful overall to both the kids and the teacher as well. So the kids can go up there and interact with it when the teacher's sitting in the back of the classroom or something. She doesn't always have to be by her desk or something. So that's the one that I chose. It also asked, what interactive app did you like the most? And if you could choose just one for your future classroom, which would you choose? And the interactive app that I liked the most was Kahoot. I actually interacted with this one when I was in school. Like in high school, we did this one a lot for taking quizzes or games. So if I had to pick one that I like the most and that I would use for my future classroom, it would be Kahoot. I still see this used when I'm subbing. Teachers use this one all the time because it's easy and it's easy to understand for students. So that's the one I like the most. The third question it asked, what are your thoughts and what did you learn after reading the Scotts, Fashbark, and Peterson article? And do you think you would have similar results if you utilize the clickers in your future classroom? So in college, I was taking a chemistry class, and we actually had clickers to answer questions with. And at first, I wasn't too fond of the clickers because they were kind of confusing on how to use. For the students' part, the teacher didn't really explain how to use it. But once we got past that, I thought the clickers were very beneficial. They helped me stay engaged in the class and focused and interacted more. I asked a lot more questions when I had to use the clicker, and I was more involved. So I was actually kind of surprised in their article to see that many students benefited from using the clickers. A lot of them said that the clickers helped them do better on test, and which was true for me. They also made the class more fun, which was also true for me. I wasn't just sitting there in a lecture. I was involved, and the teacher had very good questions, and we actually got to do something other than just sit and write. Also, they said they liked using the clickers and they helped them learn more. So I can also agree with that. That's one thing I found interesting in it as well. I also learned that students, obviously, they focus more and obviously have an overall better experience in the classroom, and with testing by using the clickers, they just keep students involved and focused when the lecture or during the lecture. So yeah, that's also, if I had to use clickers in my future classroom, I do think I would have similar results to what the authors found in their study. I think we're all on the same page. After me going through it as a student, I had the similar results as I was looking through the article. So I do think in my future classroom, if I did utilize them, I would find the same results. So this is my Module 10 reflection video.